Apple has always treated accessories as more than just protection for your phone. They're part of the overall iPhone experience. And now, with the upcoming iPhone 17 lineup, a fresh leak has revealed Apple's brand new set of cases called Liquid Silicone cases, and they come in a colorful mix that's already catching attention. The leak shows the full color range, and it looks like Apple really wants to give people options this year. The confirmed colors for these liquid silicone cases are midnight black, gray blue, dark blue, celadon, gross green, pale orange, deep orange, and fog purple. That's quite a mix of subtle tones and bold shades. Midnight black and dark blue are for people who prefer a classic and professional look, while pale orange and gross green will appeal to those who like something a little brighter. And then there's fog purple, which feels like Apple's attempt to add a soft but stylish shade that might end up being one of the most popular choices. What's important to note is that these cases aren't just for one model. They'll be available across the entire iPhone 17 lineup, including the much-talked-about iPhone 17 Air, which replaces the Plus model. So no matter which version of the iPhone 17 you choose, you'll have access to the same wide range of case colors. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. The leak didn't just reveal the official colors. It also gave us a look at several shades that Apple had actually tested but later canceled. These scrapped colors included black, crag gray, tannin, lake green, and carambola. From the sound of it, these weren't terrible options, but most of them probably didn't stand out enough. The one that did get some attention was carambola, which might have offered something unique. There's still a chance that Apple could bring these back later as limited editions or seasonal colors, which would line up with the company's usual strategy of keeping accessories fresh throughout the year. But color is only half the story here. What really sets these cases apart is Apple's rumored focus on something called liquid glass design. According to the same source who leaked the colors, Apple is trying to connect these cases with the same liquid glass theme that's been rumored for the iPhone 17 Pro itself. We don't yet know exactly what liquid glass means in the case of these accessories. The renders don't show any clear effect, so it might just be something subtle in the texture or finish. Maybe it's a glossy surface that shifts under light, or maybe it's a new type of smooth coating. Whatever the case, Apple seems determined to carry this liquid glass identity across both devices and accessories. Of course, not everyone is excited about Apple's obsession with liquid glass. Some fans are worried that it's becoming more of a marketing buzzword than a real feature. But if the cases are durable, lightweight, and stylish, then many people probably won't mind. At the end of the day, a good case needs to look nice and keep your iPhone safe from everyday drops. And for people who aren't thrilled with the liquid glass idea, there's good news. Apple is reportedly working on a second type of accessory called TechWoven cases. These are said to be an upgrade to the FineWoven cases from last year, which didn't go over well. FineWoven was supposed to be a premium, eco-friendly material, but it wore out far too quickly, with reports of fraying and scratches after only a short time. If TechWoven solves those problems, it could become the go-to case for people who prefer fabric-style finish instead of silicone. But Apple isn't stopping there. Another leak suggests that the company might even bring back something unexpected, an iPhone 4 style case made specifically for the iPhone 17 Air. This would be a nod to the classic flat design, while also giving extra protection without making the phone bulky. Since the iPhone 17 Air is aiming to be one of the slimmest models in the lineup, this move makes a lot of sense. Apple clearly wants to balance protection with style, especially for a phone that's already making headlines for its thin build. When you look at all of these case leaks together, it's clear that Apple is preparing a very choice-heavy season for iPhone buyers. Whether you want something simple and timeless, bold and colorful, or even retro, there's going to be an accessory option to match your taste. And this seems to tie into Apple's bigger plan. Multiple reports suggest that Apple isn't just thinking about this year. The company has a roadmap that spans the next 3 years, which means we could see these accessories evolve alongside the phones themselves. New materials, special limited-run colors, and maybe even more experimental designs could be part of that plan. So, to sum it up, the iPhone 17 series won't just be about the phones themselves. The accessories are shaping up to play a big role as well, with liquid silicone cases in 8 official colors, canceled shades that might make a comeback, the possibility of a liquid glass finish, new TechWoven options, and even a retro iPhone 4 case. Apple is making sure that everyone finds something that fits their personal style. For fans, this means more freedom than ever to customize the look and feel of their iPhone 17, while still trusting that Apple's quality and design standards are at play. And with the official launch getting closer, it won't be long before we see these cases in person and find out whether the hype around liquid glass and TechWoven really lives up to expectations.